Yo, what's up, Dream Chasers? This is your boy Vussy Magz back at it with another one, fam. You already know what it is, man. In today's video, damn, what the hell is the lighting doing to me, fam? Alright, check this out, man. In today's video, let me try to get some lighting, bro. The hell is going on? Alright, in today's video, man, back with another analysis video for you guys, so you already know what it is, man. So alright, check this out, man. I need you to do only one thing for the boy. Alright, you need to do one thing, you feel me? Go ahead and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, like the video, leave a comment and say Supreme Gang, so I know you're rocking with the family, you feel me? And if you're really part of the family, you already know what it is, man. Just drop a bag emoji in the comment section so I know we're still rocking, you feel me? So I'm in today's video, check me out. I'm gonna drop an analysis video. I'm about to go to the Supreme HQ so I can get the analysis done and stuff like that. So I don't know just yet like what I'm gonna be trading or whatever. I'm gonna go check that out at the trading station, you feel me? So as you can tell from my energy, I'm really excited for this one. I feel like we're about to have a good week. And if you want to understand more about the strategy, just go ahead and check out the video I dropped about trading time sessions, right? Trading sessions or whatever we want to call it. But yeah, the 3 major trading sessions, go check that out and come back to the strategy, and everything is just gonna get puzzled together, you feel me? So I'm excited. I'm sure we're gonna do a couple of swing trades, and I'm sure we're gonna scalp here and there depending on which session we manage to catch, you feel me? But yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna share the charts with you. So if you've already been subscribed, then you know it's about a money, right? So let's go ahead and get right to it, fam. So in today's video, we're gonna go through some charts like I said earlier, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna show you all the charts that I have down there. I'm just only gonna show you GBP AUD, GBPJPY, gold, USD ZAR, US Tech, which is NES 100, and Euro GBP, right? So I'm gonna start with the Euro GBP. So the Euro GBP, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to the, do we need the weekly? Now we're gonna go to the daily time frame. We're gonna go to the daily time frame. I just want to show you this quick setup, and with this one, we're not gonna go really dive deep into it because I think it's gonna unfold during the week, right? So on the daily time frame, if I just zoom in a little bit like this, you can see that basically price is kind of in a repetitive cycle. What do I mean by that? Like you can see we have this descending channel on the smaller time frames, right? So this definitely maybe could have been tradable in the smaller time frames. Also the same thing is happening here, which also could have been tradable in the smaller time frames, as you will see when I go into the H4. But basically, in a nutshell, what I'm saying about this cycle that's repeating is, you see on the daily time frame, this is acting sort of as a flag pattern, and you know that it's a continuation. So since the price was climbing up, came into this session right here where it was just like kind of like correcting. The price was still going down, but not with as much power as it is when it goes up, you feel me? So now the same thing is happening here, and you probably would have guessed from just looking at the chart there. Of course, are we anticipating to see a move to the upside? So we're anticipating to see a push. So how are we gonna treat this? We're not gonna go to the H4 time frame. I'm gonna move it so we can sort of see what's going on like that. And this one we really can't trade before we actually have the price leave or break out of this trend line that you see, because this is the major trend line, right? But what to expect is, I'm not saying you should open this trade now, right? But what to expect is, expect to see the price sort of react to this zone here in the trend line, because it's a place of contact, meaning we've made contact with this zone in areas before, right? So price has to respect this level, right? So as soon as you start seeing the correction there, it's probably going to be on the H1 or H4. After you see that, that's when you should get ready to jump in. Obviously, this is going to be a signal that I'm going to share with the VIP members. So yeah, if you're in the VIP members, you know you sorted from. Alright, so this is a very brief outlook on the Euro GBP. Go check it out on the H1, the daily. Right, let's go to the next page. So what we have now is the US Tech, which is the NES 100. I'm just gonna delete the volume indicator. I only use it when I want to see like the peak volume during the day when I'm like having intraday moves or whatever. So with this one, I haven't really kind of like deduced as of yet like exactly what's gonna happen, but so far it's looking like we're in an uptrend. We have this trend line here on the daily time frame, right? So this trend line was from the 23rd of June. 23rd of June up until now, we've been making contact. We made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we know it's a respectable level, right? And then we have this midpoint here, because these are the highs and this is the mid section of this formation or setup, right? We made contact here once, we tested here 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, this is a very respectable level too. But now, what's happening here is actually, oh, never mind that, that's just a phone, right? So what's happening here is what we need to pay attention to, because I think even if we can draw a resistance zone here, right, you'll realize that, okay, we have this zone where the price made contact with this high there and also this high. But at the same time, we also have this high there. You feel me? We also have this high there, right? So this high we've also tested, right? And I'm gonna show you when we now go into the H4 time frame. Alright, so now we're in the H4 time frame, and what I'm basically telling you guys about is what's going on. You see with this high there, then there's this high, and then we retested here and tested again here before the breakout. So now the only thing to look forward to is to see how we're gonna react to this zone here. And I wouldn't advise you to just go all in and scale in, because you know Nasdaq, and you know also that we have this high. So this would be like a sort of a double top, right? So going back to the daily time frame would mean that we would most likely make a triple top here. So you want to be careful as to where you want to enter the market, because if you do see a rejection, you don't want to enter too early, because there's going to be a lot of market manipulation at that area there, because there's going to be a very large volume of traders putting their money in that area, right? So you want to just make sure that you don't enter too early and don't enter too late. You enter at the right time, which is why you need to get on your sniper entries, right? So let's go to the next chart. I feel like with the next 100, I'm gonna go like into detail of how we're gonna treat this, because usually I just make intraday moves. I don't like to hold it overnight or whatever. So that's also gonna go to the VIP members. Let's go to the next pair. So on this pair, which is the USD, we don't have much to look at. I just want to show you the overall direction of what's going on, because if you're watching this, chances are you're in SA, so you need to know what's going on with the currency of where you are based at, right? So weekly time frame, let's get into it. We have the low there. This was on 2018 around April, right? That's the low. Then we have this low again here. Then the price is back at this trend line. So this is the major trend line we have, and the zone that's highlighted is support, and then now it's resistance. Tested again there and there. Now it's support, right? So what you need to know, because this is on a weekly time frame, you just need to pay attention to either do we see a breakout or do we test this level and then push to the upside. But the way the dollar is looking now, hey, I wouldn't be as bold as to say that the USD is gonna actually go up. So most probably we might see a breakdown here, right? So just keep this one on the lookout, because it might be a major move that's due, right? Alright, let's go to the next pair. Alright, so we're gonna talk about gold. Gold. So gold is in a basically descending channel after such a long rally, right? After a long rally, we had a rally from like day until day. Now we're in a descending channel, and it's looking like a continuation, because basically the same amount of strength we had when the price was going up, it's not the same amount of strength that we have now that the price is going down. You feel me? So now we're gonna go to we're gonna expand this formation, because this is where we're trading right now, right? So what does this mean? Basically, what this means is because we know about this formation that's going on here, I think we're gonna go back to the daily real quick so I can explain something. I think I left something out, but yeah, let's check it out. Okay, so we have our trend line here, trend line at the bottom, trend line at the top, and then we have our midsection there. And I only include the midsections only when there's still highs and lows which are in a trend line within the major setup. In this case, it's a descending channel, right? So what's happening with the price now? We broke all levels, as you can see. We broke this level, broke this level, broke this level now, and then the price now is approaching the trend line. So it would be advisable for you to pay attention to the next daily candlesticks and stuff like that. And it's ideally if you can wait until the price does something like this, where you see a false breakout. That would be the ideal place to actually buy, because like I said, it's a continuation pattern, and according to those laws, this thing is gonna go up. I'm not saying there's not gonna be any like form of what can I say? I'm not saying there's not gonna be any form of correction there, but this obviously when it's getting to a trend line, it's about to be a key level. So just keep a lookout on this one, and you already know, man, the signal is coming. Now GBPJPY, I think this one you just need to look at it on a daily time frame, where the top trend line is basically the highs are getting higher, the highs are getting lower, the lows are getting higher. So we're consolidating. But usually when the market is consolidating, it means there's about to be a push to the upside or downside, depending on where the price was coming from. You get what I'm saying? So now I sent out a signal to the VIP members, which was a sell, because clearly we saw that we had a rejection at that section there, and then we had a key level which was a resistance there. We also have this level there which is resistance, but now it's 10 support, right? So that's where we're looking to potentially close off profits if the price does get to that level, right? If it doesn't, we're just gonna adapt to the market either way. So we also have this level that's highlighted there, but you don't really need to pay attention to this one before the market clears this level here first. So how I actually got this level now, the green, the one highlighted in green, is you need to look at this high, which was on the 4th, right? No, on the 10th of April. On the 10th of April 2020, there's a high there, and the next one. So you're gonna see that they all actually fall into place with this one. So you don't need to pay attention to this one before we clear this level first. You understand what I'm saying? So last but not least, we have the GBP AUD. The GBP AUD now is also looking like we're about to get a move here. Looking at it on the daily, right? Damn, that's a nice trend up there, I just have to say. So looking at it on the daily, we have the same thing that was happening. The lows are getting higher, the highs are getting lower, consolidation. And what happens after a consolidation? We get a move, and this is a sign that it's that time where we're about to get a move, right? So now going into the H4, real quick, going into the H4, you will see, if I just zoom out a little bit, you'll see that we cleared all levels. We cleared this level, we cleared this level, and then there's this trend line here, right? So this trend line is basically what we're using, because we're looking at the highs there, and they're basically all reacting to the same level. But now that level is broken, and so this market is a bear market, right? So what do? You don't just sell, you wait for a retest. So the retest that we're waiting for is actually gonna occur somewhere at this level. If we do get a retest, that's where we're gonna sell, and the signal is gonna be sent. I mean, right? Alright, so as you can see, we pulled up, we rocked it out. The analysis video is lit, the pairs are lit. I'm sure you guys saw. Just let me know what else you guys are looking at, and I'm wishing everybody a successful week, right? We don't do anything besides the success side, so we're only trying to do the successful weekly things, you feel me? So let's just maintain, you know what I'm saying? You gotta adapt to the strategy, you gotta adapt to the markets, and maintain, you feel me? And maintain the trading plan, maintain your efficiency, you feel me? I'm trying to be motivational out here for you guys. You gotta maintain, you know what I'm saying, the ambition and the drive and everything. So week in, week out, we always pull up and you'll feel me, the results are gonna show. So I appreciate you for working with the boys of boy Vussy Magz once again. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Alright, peace out, fam.